We can persist through the systems that keep them unmotivated, that keep them uninspired and disrespectful. Thank y'all for joining me today. This is Chaplain Dale Ray. I'm coming from Houston, Texas. You know, I feel my listeners out there, and you know, if you like what I'm doing, if you appreciate it, if I'm giving it to you straight, you know, email me. Something else I want to talk about that's really been bothering me too. We can't leave a female out. You know, another issue that we face today is overcrowding with the females. That's a real issue. We need to talk about it, people. And instead of locking women up for minor offenses, how come we can't spend that money reunifying families? And I believe if you give a woman what she needs to make it in life and allow her to be back in the home raising her children with a decent job, then her kids won't end up going through the same thing she's doing. We must begin to address the real problem. We must work together as a nation to reducing women being sent to jails or prisons for long periods of time. Got these stupid laws in certain states. One state says a first-time user of crack cocaine can receive up to 4 years in prison. But another state says first-time user of cocaine powder would most likely receive probation. Something is wrong with the picture, with the system. And I'm going to speak to you too, ladies. I'm going to speak to y'all. You know what you need to do. Mount up and do it right, you mommies out there. We know these judges play a big part in this crap. They shrink tax dollars for our community-based programs because the courts believe that the best chance for addicted women to get it together is through incarceration. That's not right. I just want to say to the women out there who keep going through that maze, that revolving door, you must believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. You don't have to compare yourself, with anybody. You don't have to try to keep up with the Joneses. And all I can say is, stay true to thyself.
So many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love, holding nothing. You came out in front.
I want to thank you for joining me today. December 22nd, I'll be clean and sober for 19 years. And I love what I've chosen as my mission in life. I've also been there and done that. Incarceration, homelessness, and drug addiction. Today, I tell those who are going back and forth in the prison system to embrace those new challenges that come your way. And if there's an obstacle in your path to success, jump over it or go around it. Don't let it stop you dead in your tracks. Today I realize that happiness is not always dependent on circumstances being exactly like I want them to be. No. But happiness stems from loving Dale Ray and loving my life exactly as it is today. I experience joy, I experience pain, and strength and weakness, and of course failure. These things are essential for my human experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone and I was singing this song to you. We were alone and I was singing this song to you. We were alone and I was singing this song. Singing this song to you.
I'm sending a shout out to all my family out there in San Francisco. I'm sending a shout out to my folks down here in Livingston, Texas, and Corrigan, and Diabol, and Seven Oaks. I love y'all. Let's be a part of the solution instead of the problem. Every one of us should do our homework. There are so many women in jails and prisons facing low-level charges. It's crazy, man. And they are there because many of them can't afford to buy their way out of jail like men. And if we as a nation would only take our head out the sand and realize that these women victims are caught up in a broader money bail system, and if they can't afford to bail out, then they just sit there and rot. It's humane. And more than ever, our country needs to push back on a system that is broken. Don't forget to pat somebody on the back and tell them that they can make it another day. And don't go down there, scroll down and hit the PayPal button. Send a nickel, send a quarter. It all adds up, y'all.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me.